Hello, Virgo. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Last but certainly not least, dear Virgo. I heard the word triggered. Somebody may want to work things out with you. Kind of rushy. This person could be very good with their words. This person could be, I don't know, somebody could call you from their car. And it's like almost a very quick communication from this person. You could have found out something about this person that made you feel like it wasn't worth the conversation, the fight, or you could be finding this out. Hey, Danny. Hey, Koya. I appreciate you, Danny. Shout out to you. You may feel like you just more realer than everybody, Virgo. I ain't gonna lie. It's like people think they real, but it's something about you that you real when it hurts people's feelings. You know what I mean? People think they keeping it real by trying to, keep the peace. But y'all are like a bit revolutionary, and you rather get your feelings hurt than to have somebody play in your face for the sake of peace. Because peace is not lying to me. Peace is not bullshitting in my face. Some of y'all would rather feel the pain, than to be played with. He said kiss or slap. Are you trolling? Or are you responding to what I said? Some of y'all feel like, I don't know, if somebody's trying to play with you and they got somebody already, you could be telling this person, go play with your bitch. This is not where we're playing at. This is not a playground. Virgo. Hmm. What do they want to work out with the Virgo? This person could have been sitting on the fence. What is this about, a job, love, whatever? They could have been sitting on the fence of, do I deal with the version of Virgo that I'm hearing I created? It's like, what's that song? Something like that's what they made me. Like this person made you. I'm not saying that they have the power to make you, but we give away our power a lot, especially in intimate relationships. It's like, bitch, I thought I could trust you type of energy. So it's you could have given away your trust to this person, and that could have really been tampered with in this relationship. And now they have the version. It's like they have two versions of you, but neither one of them are the ones that they want or they had. You could be like, one of the versions could be like this loner type of emo vibe, and the other one's bit, I don't want to say heartless, but it's not caring. It's like, even if they can see your heart, it's not coming to them. You know what I'm saying? This is like somebody who can see you being loving with others. Or they know that you're loving, but you know what I'm saying? They're not getting that side of you. They're getting like this, I'm listening type of energy from you. Like, you listen to this person. I just feel like that's what it is, Virgo. You've accepted it. This is like, well, I see where you at. I see your, I don't know, this could be like some kind of negotiation or something. Because I feel like this person is very like, mentally agile, like they could be a really good communicator, or again, like if it there's a difference between being a good communicator and being real. I ain't never even said that before, but I feel like there's a difference here. Okay. Um, yeah, you just feel like don't play with me. This person might look at y'all like y'all kind of hood. Thank you so much, Hen, for the 17.99. I appreciate you. Wherever you are in the world. Um, to see you, you said match he's matching his energy. That's kind of the end. I don't know. It's like this person just can't play with you. Like this could be, it's reminding me of like Will and Jada and how she was so in love with Tupac. And it's like Will was doing all this stuff for her, but in her mind, I mean, in the interviews, I'm only going based on what was said. Okay, what was put out there to the world was that he was doing all of those things really for himself, for his own ego, and a lot of the world was like, oh, she's ungrateful and stuff like that. But even Will knew where she was coming from. You know what I mean? He said it. I'm just telling you the conversation I heard, and a lot of y'all heard it too. Okay. But it's this situation, this energy is reminding me of that. Like he had a lot of this like ta-da type of energy towards her, and she was just like, I miss sitting on the green box with Tupac. Like it's like I think I don't have an opinion about their relationship because I don't know them. But I know that a lot of things that we see on the internet are so much deeper, is so layered, and all we get is this one little clip, and we're left to come up with our own assumptions and things like that. But this could be one of them situations where it's like you could have experienced something so real. This could have been in your childhood. This could have been a love that was lost. Some of y'all could have had a love that passed away. I literally dated a Virgo that passed away. And child, that shit was different. Like, it's different when a love interest passes away. Like, what the hell? Especially if they're unalived. So some of y'all could, like, that's what happened in my situation. And yeah, when you experience like that realness, because to think about Tupac and immediately start tearing up, that's different. You may be in love with somebody and it's intimidating another person, or it's like your love for someone else could really be messing with somebody's head. Um, but I feel like there's certain things that it's like if it's understood, I don't have to explain it to you, and if you don't understand, then maybe you're not supposed to. I feel like y'all have that. And it's like the realness that you seek, you haven't found necessarily in a certain situation. And this person may want to talk to you. All right. They want to tell you how they feel. Some of y'all maybe, I don't know, somebody either lives in public. How y'all could have came from public housing. I'm hearing born in the 80s, crack baby. Shout out to the 80s babies. What is this about? There could be like a 6-apartment building. Somebody could be pursuing you, and their house doesn't look like so aesthetically amazing. Okay. What does that have to do with anything? Some of y'all, the person for you, you're from Dubai. Shout out to you. I almost made it to Dubai. I went to Abu Dhabi, but it was pretty cool there too. I'll see you one day, Dubai. Um, oh, you just feel like you want somebody to keep that shit over there. But is it this person? Because I'm so confused. Some of y'all, I'm not saying, I mean, had Tupac been able to live, and I hate that I keep using this example, but I feel like these are the two energies that we're shifting back and forth from. It's like one of them is Will Smith is great. Like we don't have to advertise Will Smith. He's done well, you know. But Tupac was a legend in such a short amount of time and was out of here at such a young age. So I feel like somebody packed a punch within a very short amount of time in your life, whereas someone else, I'm not measuring up, Virgo. Like, there's a reason that this is coming up. And okay, it's like, imagine your Tupac, right? You could be a man too. So, whatever the equivalent would be, I don't know women in that. I don't know what the equivalent would be, but just put yourself in this, like, picture this, all right? Well, imagine if both of them, you know, if Tupac was still alive and you still have both of these energies in your life, and one of them doesn't have as much as the other. Let's say Tupac don't have as much, you know, as Will Smith. And but that's the one. It's something like that. It's like that's the one that wants to give you what you actually want. That's the one who, because you may feel like, let's say your will, they want to give you everything in the world, but they don't want to commit. But your Tupac doesn't even have everything in the world, but they will. So it's y'all got some kind of situation like that going on. And how do you feel about it? That's what I want to know. I'm just a bit scared and withdrawn. I don't think you're talking to either one of these people about it. That's so crazy that the Four of Swords came out and I said that. Which is about being quiet. Okay. So I think this is something that it's like an introspective type of energy. Um, it is the depth that matters, not the time. I'm from Georgia, KK. Where you from? But yeah, um, that's the energy here. What would we call that? Value, depth versus time. Like you have some of y'all have a friend or there's somebody in your energy that's like, if you ever need me. Ooh, y'all not gonna make me cry today. Cause that's what I'm getting. Virgo, somebody loves you. Period. Period. They may not be doing the best financially. They may not, you know, be able to. I'm hearing a diamond ring. They may not be able to do all that, but they leave you with something invaluable that money can't buy, and it's just the realness. And a lot of y'all are like, you know, you could be confused, like, well, this person wants to do all of these things for me and ta-da. And but when I'm sitting here on the green box drinking Mad Dog 2020 with this one, I just feel so complete, you know? So and this is somebody who would check on you, you know. If this is somebody who has passed on, RIP, rest in peace, my condolences. This person ain't went nowhere, Virgo. They ain't left your heart and they not going to leave your heart and you not going to leave. Like they watch over you. So I don't know if y'all needed a message from somebody that maybe you haven't heard from them. Maybe they passed on. Maybe y'all lost touch. You could even get a letter like this person, the 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 way that this person would reverence you, is that the word I'm looking for? Like imagine this person becoming all of the things. You know, like imagine if Tupac had lived and became the greatest, the biggest, whatever. This is somebody who, when they get up there to accept that Grammy, when they get up there to accept that award, the words that they would speak about you would have women or men who would be interested in them romantically feeling like, I could never be the Virgo. High regard. Thank you, Sassy, Miss Sassy. And I really feel like this person is they got like a grit to them, you know. You got a Tupac in your life, period. So let's see. Like, people in the audience would be crying like, God damn, I wish somebody loved me like that. All right, let's move on. Thank you so much, Amon. Thank you for subscribing. All right, baby. There could be some kind of financial something. I don't know. Make sure you paying off your credit cards. If you like, bitch, where the money gonna come from? We'll look into that too. Thank you, Miss Sassy. Yeah, I'll be posting the live, or the live for the Cash App after these messages. What is this bankruptcy energy? Something about credit cards and an ex. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Sagittarius or another Virgo. Like, I'm not gonna do it if you're not gonna. I don't know. What is this? This is like spending, like, whatever. How can I say that? A lot of major arcana right here. It's like whatever it takes to get out of this situation. Like, some of y'all feel like whatever money, it don't matter. Something doesn't matter. This is given like when I was really young, there was this guy I was dating, and this person could be a lot older than you, or there could be some kind of age gap between you and this person, because that was the case with me. But like, he tried to give me he really did. He tried to give me everything. But there was something that rubbed me so wrong about that man, okay, that I couldn't, my spirit just, and I took my broke ass on. I left with my clothes. So this could be one of those situations. It's like, I may not have much, but I'm not staying here. It's something like that. Your feelings are just either repressed or gone. A lot of y'all are manifesting an ending, whether you know it or not, or whether you had already planned on that or not. There could be somebody that they're busy, they go through their day, this person I'm hearing lacrosse, like this person could do activities like golf, lacrosse. They could be part of like clubs, and whatever they're doing, while they're out doing it, they checking their phone. This could be somebody who is they checking it. Ooh, why am I hearing Aladdin? You're like the princess that was supposed to run off with Will Smith. Here you go chasing after Tupac down in the hood. I'm telling you, like, somebody's trying to figure out, like, why don't you appreciate this? Why? Something like that. I can't really. It's like this person is out playing golf, trying to figure out why you not texting them wondering like, all right, you doing this, you doing that. This person is a straight conspiracy theorist when it comes to you. Like they got a whole, how the investigators had a wall and it had a little, you know, fake pictures of people and evidence and shit, and they got the little yarn that connect. Like you got somebody then turned into a whole private eye about you. But what is it really? How do you feel about this person, Virgo? You love this person, but you know this person. You know what I mean? Um, this is like, I love you, but I know that there are things that you're not telling me. I'm not gonna ask you about it no more because I'd rather not live my life having my feelings hurt by somebody who's gonna play in my face. That's the energy. It's like, why would I ask you anything? Do I care about your well-being? Do I think that, we had great times? It's something like we've had great times together. But I'm just unwilling to continue to ask a question that I know I'm going to get a lie for. Okay, that I know that there's going to be like this omission. Again, just because you're a good communicator doesn't mean you're an honest person. It doesn't mean that you know what I'm saying, and you just cannot. Like somebody's more interested in having power in a situation than having integrity, and that's not your Tupac, Virgo. Period. Tupac would have never done that to me. That's how I feel. Like you have something to compare this to, and it's real. It's more realer than them. Period. Um, some of y'all could be partaking in the marijuana. Okay. What's that about? Some of y'all like I could have had a joint, as in I could have had a V8 instead of going through whatever this is, right? Some of y'all may be kind of like easing your mind with the devil's grass, okay, or some version of it. It's giving bad bitch, Virgo. It's giving I don't know, whatever the male equivalent of that would be, because you're tired of somebody's shit. You can smell it. It stinks. You're tired of this person trying to like negotiate or kind of corner you into putting them in a power position. You know what I mean? It's like, imagine if you're playing chess with this person and they come over on your side of the board, moving your shit around. Like they're trying to play the game for both of y'all. And you're just like, this is why I don't like you. This is why I can't. Okay. This is why I cannot do this. Okay. This person may feel like you, I don't know, in someone's efforts to have power over you, you have definitely gained the power over them. But it's, as much as someone would love to, be in control of a situation or have the upper hand, the first law is the law of vibration. The second law is the law of attraction. No matter how much they put on their little investigation board, you can't get around that. So if their aura is giving, I want control, and I'm going to be, I don't know, quiet and weird about it, or meticulous and calculated about it, or whatever, they are communicating to the universe that they have no control. Period. Like this person is communicating, I feel powerless. And so the universe is going to respond to them with more of that until they get control over themselves. Because that's what really the control need to be. Okay. All right. Let's finish this up, Virgo. What's interesting, somebody's name could be James. It's really hard for this person to open up. Let's see. Or this could be something this person says. I don't know. I think that it's hard for people to open up. It is hard for some people to open up. But some people also use that as a way to not communicate what the fuck you just asked them or something like that. I don't know. Some of y'all, I think the trust is there's been some sort of violation here, Virgo, because I'm not seeing that you don't love somebody. I'm not seeing that you don't care about somebody. I'm seeing that you don't feel safe with them. Okay. And that's the point. That's the whole point. If you can't feel safe with a person, it's like no matter every time you try to go back to the love, you're gonna hit the corner and go right back around to I don't trust this person. I don't feel safe with this person. Somebody may feel like you a little spicy, a little caliente, okay? But you just I think I'm gonna name this reading Morilla. Either you Morilla, somebody's Morilla in this reading. This could be the kind of person that deliberately takes space from you, like drop the ball, like leave you in your head. Like imagine somebody hurting your feelings so bad and then leaving you with that. They use silence as a weapon. Oof. Who the hell y'all done got involved with, Virgo? And your body, how does your body respond to this person, Virgo? That is the question. That is the question. I think it's a mix of, I haven't moved on from this person emotionally, but I question them so bad to the point where I feel like it's not worth fighting for. And as much as I don't want it to end, that is like where you are with this death card here. It's like living in a gray area. Okay. And that ain't it. That ain't living. That's not living. You may feel like you should have took your time really getting to know this person from like a distance. Cause ain't nothing like distance to help you see something a lot more clearly. This could be a situation that teaches you, baby, boundaries. Boundaries are needed. You are the rabbit, and the rabbit has the gun, and it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, Virgo. And it's like, as calculated and whatever as this person can be, they can't even find the right words to say to you at this point. They just miss you, and they feel. But it's something that's still like it's pissing you off because it's like, why does there always have to be some kind of manipulation here? Because it's like they're like, well, I didn't do this because you didn't ask me to. It's like they're putting it on you. I don't know. This person lacks a little bit of adult when it comes to relationships. I don't know. You're just annoyed. You're annoyed, and it's so hard because you could be very intuitive, Virgo. And you could be very smart if you the type of Virgos that I know. And it just for me, if y'all anything like me, I'm the daughter of a Virgo. It's so hard when I can see somebody lying. See, y'all could be the type that can see like you catch the you're like a lie detector, you're an aura detector, okay? And you know when they look down to this way or when they look up to this way, you know what I'm saying? You know what those things mean. Y'all could be investigators your damn self, but just there are some people who just pick up on things like that. And when you Morilla, Virgo, that fake shit, y'all just miss Tupac. And I do too. Like, I don't blame y'all. I don't blame y'all. And somebody like Will Smith is looking at you like, bitch, I've done everything for you. And you're like, yeah, but I know everything about you. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. They hate you for this. They hate you for that. But this is somebody who's like, I really want to make things right. But there's something that you can't forget. Kind of like that thing. about the guy I was telling y'all about. He rubbed me so wrong that day, baby. That was it. That was it. Okay, he made me feel like, oh, this isn't somebody who would be there for. He made me feel exactly the way Jada said. This guy he was ta-da. Ooh, I bought you this. Oh, I thought this would look nice on you. Oh, I think that you should have this. But when it came to something that I actually needed, which was so much smaller than the shit he wanted to ta-da about, it was so much smaller than that. Like that fucking big. And he couldn't do that. And I was like, bitch, you don't love me. You love you. And you love your idea of what this is supposed to be. And I got 10 Tupacs right now who would have done that small favor for me that I asked you for free. Without pussy, without wang. Grow up, nigga. Like, that's where you're at with somebody. Like, somebody's need for control and they weird ass is just turning you off. It's just turning you off. And everybody was like, oh, you crazy for leaving, da 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 da. Bitch, you go be with him. Uh-huh. And it's so crazy because this person will never get over you because, baby, 15 years later, this person called me in a whole nother marriage. Talking about, it was always you. It was always you. I regret it. I should have been with you. I wish I had gone put that baby in you. I rebound. I settled. I mean, went down the list and just had to call and get it off his chest. And I listened like, okay. Well, good luck to y'all. I'm so glad I'm not her. The fuck? Like, that's how I feel like that's a future thing in this situation, that like the future could be that. Like, you hear from this person down the line and they like, it was always you. And you're gonna remind them of the night that they rubbed you wrong as hell. You're gonna remind them of the night that you said, remember when I asked you for that $50? When you had just spent $5,000 on that other bullshit that I didn't ask you for. Remember that? Remember the things that I needed from you? Because that's what I reminded him of. I was like, you want to know why we didn't make it? And I reminded him of that very night. And something that you know, a motherfucker might think, oh, well, that's not such a big deal. I didn't mean it like that. Bitch, I took it like that. And Tupac would have never done me like that. There's something like that here for you. And it's like, you can't ignore the signs that you're receiving anymore. You just feel like you have to detach. Because the body, it wants to heal itself after a while. You can sit there and talk about negative shit and sad shit and all this kind of stuff for 3 hours, but eventually your body is going to say, it's time for me to feel better now. Okay? So I feel like you're naturally just like, it's time to feel better, whether you here or not. It's something like that going on. You said your baby daddy in a whole 3-year relationship gonna ask, can we do it? Can we do it again this morning? Do what? Do what? Did you ask him do what, or did you just ignore it? Like, by the way, your child says hello. Have a nice day, baby daddy. Hey. So the smoke and mirrors, you're done. You don't even smoke, Virgo. Actually, some of y'all might smoke. If you don't partake in the devil's grass, like by way of smoking, you could do it in another way. It's like you just need to calm your nerves. But the smoking mirror, like somebody has really been trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, now you see me, now you don't type. And you're just like, bitch, I've been saw you. I don't know. You're not mad. I don't see you cussing this person out, but you'll snap like just a little. You know how I don't know, y'all could have been the type that kind of held y'all feelings back about stuff, but now it's like you calling, you know, like I had to call somebody on the lie this morning, 2 of them actually. And I was like, it wasn't a, why you lying to me? I just was like, I really don't like when you do that. I really don't like when you do that. Like, it really turns me off when you lie. What you mean I'm lying? This is that lie, that one, and then that one too. Those two lies. I just would like for you to stop doing that because eventually I'm going to stop talking to you. I don't know if this is like a fear response or you just feel kind of cornered or like, bitch, I am over it. Like that kind of energy, right? Yeah, them little small lies. It's like if you would lie about that, who are you? Like, why would I want to deal with you? Everybody don't do that. Again, that's why y'all Morilla and whoever y'all connected to, whoever y'all have this like undying love for, is also Morilla. And you just can't with the fake shit. And that's why I fuck with the Virgo. Honestly, that's why I like y'all, honey. Okay. We connect on the real shit. That's so crazy that I'm that nigga just started playing my future. That's why you that, Virgo. This unspoken tension bullshit. And don't bring me no flowers if you can't open your mouth. I would rather you just apologize for exactly what happened instead of doing all this ta-da. Okay. Um, you you are more of a friend. And that may get on people's nerve about you because you could value friendship more than love relationships because bitch, what's the foundation of the love relationship in the first place? If you can't be a friend and if you can't keep it real, you ain't my friend. Period. And you hearing like all this gossip and stuff like that, and there could be some gossip that comes out that's like, oh, really? And that's gonna be that on that. You're gonna protect your heart because it's about a love triangle. Okay. That's what it's about. Period. It's like you can't keep it. Well, maybe that's why. Is it that you can't keep it real because of the love triangle, or is it that the love? I'm tired of trying to figure out why you are not being honest. That's where you at. You're over it. They talking about they want to tell you how they feel. Tell me the truth. Or get out. Is that it, Virgo? Are we done with this reading? You're just not interested, huh? Where's Tupac? Is that it, Virgo? I need advice for Virgo. About your feelings, Virgo. Trouble don't last always. Because sometimes you can still be in love or have a lot of feelings for somebody that you know is bad to be with. Like it's bad for you. Or you know what I mean? Welcome. Welcome to the world. Okay. We all have somebody that ain't shit that we still love. But uh the less you connect with this, if you were still connecting with this person on a structural level, that needs to stop if you're trying to detach from this person. I used to talk to this guy, or he's like a friend of mine, and he was telling me, how he was done, with his ex and all this kind of stuff, but they was still having sex like almost every day. He was like, I mean, I'll do it with her every day, but I ain't gonna be with her no more. Okay. Whatever makes sense to you, baby. Whatever help you sleep at night. But that is not logic, okay? Because that sex is the biggest energy transfer you could do with somebody. So if you're trying to get over somebody, fucking them may not be the answer. Just saying, okay? You cannot make your feelings something that they not, all right? And make up stuff of, don't make shit up. Do stuff by the book so that you can move on with your life. Period. I love y'all. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. Thank you for being here, Sean. Thank you for moderating. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you, Enigma. Who else was in here? Sean, Enigma, those are the two I'm seeing. If I miss anybody, I love you too. Thank y'all for watching. Like the video again. Thank you for the super chats. And I will see y'all in the next one. Ciao.